Maryland's eviction laws are a delicate balance, protecting a tenant's right to stable housing while securing a landlord's financial investment. In Maryland, eviction isn't a one-size-fits-all process. It depends on the legal cause, which dictates how the case moves through the courts. The most common filing is failure to pay rent. These cases are designed to move quickly to a hearing after a landlord files a complaint. Then there's breach of lease, covering violations other than payment, like unauthorized guests or property damage. These require more detailed evidence. Finally, tenant holding over applies when a lease has ended, but the tenant refuses to vacate despite receiving proper notice. Maryland law mandates strict due process. No tenant can be removed without a court order, ensuring both sides are heard in the judicial system. During the hearing, a judge reviews the facts. If the landlord proves their case, a judgment for possession is granted. In non-payment cases, there is a mandatory 4-day appeal period. This gives the tenant a final window to challenge the court's decision. Once the appeal period ends, the landlord requests a warrant of restitution, authorizing a sheriff to physically remove the tenant. Efficiency is key. A fair process should ideally move from notice to enforcement in under 10 days to minimize financial damage to all parties. Delays place a massive strain on housing providers. Landlords have fixed expenses like mortgages and taxes that must be paid, rent or no rent. Without rental income, funds for maintenance and upgrades dry up, eventually leading to a decline in the quality of the local housing stock. If risks become too high, owners may exit the rental market or convert to short-term rentals, further shrinking Maryland's available housing supply. For residents, eviction filings create lasting barriers. They often lead to housing instability and make it much harder to secure future leases. To hedge against legal risks and unpaid balances, housing providers often raise rents across the board, spreading the cost to all renters. Screening standards also tighten, making it even more difficult for individuals with lower credit scores or non-traditional income to find a home. Professional management focuses on preventing disputes before they reach the courtroom through clear communication and proactive care. Documented inspections and responsive maintenance build positive relationships, ensuring residents feel valued and reducing the likelihood of legal conflicts. A healthy rental market requires a balanced system, preserving due process while ensuring predictable timelines for housing providers. For expert property management and more insights, visit Marquise Properties today. Let's build a stable future together.